Without further delay, continue from yesterday so I can go straight into the zombie area that I kept neglecting to do. So it looks like, do I have good items? I have a couple hamburgers, those are decent. Let me check my cash withdrawal once more. You have to first use that. I know it's up 66, may as well grab that. Not really gonna buy anything right now though. So let me think. I have a good amount of money. I have the wooden bat, which is really good. That costs like 500. And my health and everything seems okay. Maybe not completely full, but pretty close. It's hard to walk 5 steps without getting hit by something, so I'm not gonna worry too much. So we go down and we go to the cemetery. And just see what that's about. Try to rescue a little girl who's missing. Maybe that is Laura, who I have to give the canary to anyway. That would be too convenient though. Who are you oh, I always do that. It's definitely something I gotta get used to. Healer's house, beyond bridge, cemetery, abandon all hope, ye who enter. Well, see how tough they are for me now. Snakes are weak as heck, they're a joke. The zombies themselves are hit pretty hard, but they don't have too much health, I don't think, for the amount of damage I'm doing now. They were super hard at first. That's why I kind of explored a bit and came back. That guy in town kept trolling me. So I kept forgetting he's a zombie and then he would kill me whenever I talked to him. You know, my urge is to explore, but I always end up getting destroyed. It's like a bait. It makes it look like, oh, there's something over here, and there's nothing over here. See, doesn't it look like there should be, but there's not? I gotta learn that. I can't help looking. One time there'll be some amazing secret, and it'll all be worth it. Almost dropped my mic there. Shit. Actually, I did semi-drop it, but it's okay. Alright, so we can go over left to the trees. Why is a hippie here, dude? I'm protecting you from the zombies, just get out of here. And how many hippies are there anyway in this world? I should have exterminated their whole indigenous population by now. Alright, so there's nothing here, so I can go right or left. This is a new enemy. What did it say? Wait, I missed the full name. Gang zombie. Well, there's not much of a gang with you, but... They hit 7. They have at least 20 plus HP. Okay, they're not too bad. Oh, gang zombie means it's like a gangster. I get it. Because he's like wearing the coat and everything. I guess. It's a bat. Bat B. Bat C. So these are kind of trashy enemies. Like they're very weak, but they come in groups. Like the flies up at the zoo are kind of like that. He's thinking about the circumstances. What does that mean? Like he's meditating. Lost all senses. I guess it could either charge them up or it could weaken them like that. Like maybe has a chance. So he confused himself. And he hit himself. Oh, this is like Pokemon before Pokemon. Or did Pokemon come out before? It couldn't have. 1989. Huh. But either way, one was definitely influenced by the other. I don't think I'm appreciating just how old this game is. Okay, so I don't know what those pedestals do. There were some that looked like that near the canary place. These aren't too bad now. This was the one that was in town, like the same enemy type. So let's see what we can do. Go right or left? I feel like right is gonna be the right way. These are just gonna be annoying because of how many there are. Do they suck your blood and drain your health, I wonder? 25. B is thinking about the circumstances, and he loses all senses. So, doesn't really do much for you. Alright, let's get serious now. So looking at the map, assuming this is the whole map, which I don't know one way or the other, how far have I traveled? Like, let me visually try to see. I've gone from my home to Podunk to here, and then I've gone north of my home too, to pretty much the edge of the map. So I've gone maybe through 5% of the map, maybe 10%. So then you go Union Station, Marysville, Youngtown, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more areas. And I don't know what that 1 out of 5760 means, but that's kind of intimidating. So I just have to remember there's a left area I can explore too. See, this kind of, it's gonna fight a million of these, so it's gonna be tough. And there's no way for me to recover PP so far. So I just have to really make it count. But it is good because I can heal for almost my full health with free PP. So I can do that almost 10 times right now. I can do it 9 times. So that's very good. Is this just gonna take me back to where I was? That's impossible. There's no way they would troll me like that. At least these enemies aren't too tough, but still, it's just kind of annoying. Four of them, so I don't have any AoE capacity yet. I'm sure I'll get an ability that does that. Oh, like multi-target spells or something. Psionics. Actually, it doesn't even tell you what PSI stands for. I guess that's what it would be, right? Psionics or just psychic abilities. Very unique style of game. It's not magic and it's not like medieval. And yet it still manages to be kind of supernatural. Actually, there aren't too many games these days with this subject matter either. Like about an alien invasion or whatever. And when they are, they're certainly not turn-based. Jesus Christ. Every 5 steps, it's gonna be a battle. I need like repel from Pokemon. The repel gel or repel powder or whatever it is. That makes enemies less likely to attack you. Alright. Can I walk a few steps just to get my bearings? Nope. Nope. I can't complain. These are easy enemies, so I guess I'll just level up a lot. 611 experience does only give 2. So the amount of experience they give you doesn't go down. You just need more as you level up. Some games it's like they give you less. Like Paper Mario I was just playing. They always, well, yeah. You always need the same amount, which is 100, but they give less as you go. I just went in a full circle. How fantastic. I have trouble navigating when I'm constantly under attack like this. And I like to explore every nook and cranny, but man, it's punishing in that regard. Alright. Gotta get used to it. So level 8, I wonder what the max level is. Probably 99 or something like that. Which probably you're not intended to reach either. Most RPGs, you're not intended to reach max level. For whatever reason, they just let you if you want to cheese it. Imagine if the max level is 9 and the game's that short. But it couldn't be given the size of the map. So there's nowhere to go here. Yeah, I can't help but feel like you can squeeze through somewhere, but I guess I'm wrong. Okay, so there's nothing to the left. And I guess that upward path just leads me back around to where I was. Right? I'm not gonna go up again, it'll just take me in a circle. So now I went right and then up. So what if I go left now? I can go in the cemetery. But there's something else here apparently. All of these debate kind of areas where there's nothing there, but it just makes you fight more enemies. I got lucky that I didn't aggro any, but no, I'm gonna be my thorough self. I'm gonna go back up. I'm gonna check the same area again. I'm not gonna change my playstyle just because this game punishes you for it. I explore every nook and cranny. And then people will say, oh, I'm experienced farming. Just to make it easier, but it shouldn't even really matter, like I said, because you need so much. If these are really weak enemies for me, I shouldn't gain any meaningful amount of experience from them anyway. And if they're hard, which they're not, but then it should be a challenging experience anyway. Like they're the same enemies I'd be fighting even if I'm progressing anyway. I've only seen like 2 types of zombies. The pseudo zombies and the gang zombies. I'm sure there's more though. Okay, this is a new enemy, Ghost. It will be immune to all physical attacks. So maybe only psi attacks affect them, if that's true, I don't have any attacks yet. Or maybe he dodged. Now is that because he's a ghost or just a natural dodge? They do very low damage though. Smash 34, okay. So they're pretty weak. Nothing to do with being a ghost. Jesus Christ, every 5 steps. Not even 5. Like 0.5. Okay, 33, became quiet. I guess that's kid friendly, it doesn't say that they died, they just became quiet. That's just a circle. I just feel like there's gonna be something hidden. So okay, this guy's weak too. Like an early game enemy. They're still being evasive. I haven't even healed once, so I'm doing pretty good though. Kind of overpowered, I guess, for this area, but can't blame me for exploring. Alright, so I've been there, that's where I came from. If I go up here, it just takes me around in a circle. Let's just explore the cemetery itself, and then there's an area to the right. He ran away. Can you just turn invisible instead? Oh my god, what is this? It is like, sometimes it trolls you. Sometimes it won't give you a fight for like 20 steps, then sometimes it'll give you one every single step you take. Alright, so they don't have that much HP, I kind of two-shot them. Return to dust. Wasn't it a person before, so it wasn't dust before. It's not really how zombies work. So more weak mobs. And what's even worse is I guess they can sometimes summon more of them. At least the flies did that, like they call for help. Which could be like an endless loop. Every turn you kill one, then the next one calls for help, then the next one calls for help. Unless you have an AoE. Alright, can we... So it took a very long time to level up. Everything looks good. Seems like my melee power is higher than my magic would be. Or my psi would be. But I don't even have a way to test that. Unless there aren't offensive psi abilities, which I'm sure there are. PK Thunder, PK Fire, whatever. Maybe that's not in this game, but... Must be something similar. Should probably heal. I can always do it out of combat too. Let's see. So healing doesn't actually heal you. This heals you by 32, not bad. It varies how much every time, but explore the right side before I go down and in there. Another Yang one. These aren't too tough, but they always get one hit off before they die. Maybe not this time. It's like he's trying to prove me wrong. No, they don't get one hit off every time. Okay, can't call it there. So what is over here on the right? Let me guess. Nothing. A dead end. Again. It's my own OCD exploration that kind of triggers me sometimes. Not the game itself. You could just skip all this, but I feel like there's always something hidden around every corner. Which clearly it's not that kind of game, but... So these aren't too tough either. But I'm not one-shotting them, am I? -4. 28, so you can take some hits. It doesn't seem like they have vampiric damage or something. Like where they heal for the amount that they hit you for. Or if they do, there's no indication of it, so I don't think that's a mechanic. Okay, it doesn't tell you what it is though. I learned something new, and that is going to be not usable out of combat. Is it going to be an attack finally? Wait, I don't even see it. Oh, defense down, so it probably lowers the enemy's defense. So I have defense up for myself and defense down for them. Let's see how much it does. Look how they're randomly displayed. Like, there's obviously other moves that'll fill those up. I wonder why it does it in this order. Like, if it knows it's going to give you them in this order, why not have them be placed in that order? Unless it's alphabetical. It had no effect, though. Wait, is it alphabetical? L, well, that doesn't matter, but D. Well, you would think these would be next to each other if it was, so it just seems random to me. I really want an offensive ability just to test how much it does. A psi power. Because so far I just have basic attacks. That's all I can do offensively. And I got one item that did damage, like a flea box or something. But like you could throw it at them once. But that's pretty much all the damage output I've seen. Return to dust. Well, it'd be nice if I could see what's up here, but it might take an hour with the amount of enemies I'm running into. I guess this would be seen as very challenging because just the sheer amount that they throw at you is insane. So you can't rush into it too early. You have to kind of prepare and make sure you upgrade your weapons and stuff. There's no way you could do this with the base weapon unless you were super over leveled. Now, will this really take me back to the beginning again? A third time? Looks like somewhere else, isn't it? Or not? Oh, come on, it's gonna be the same place. I really gotta learn my lesson. Not to explore so much. I just can't help it. I imagine there's gonna be some kind of boss fight or something coming up in the... Alright. In the bottom cemetery area. Or at least something story related. Jeez. But yeah, we've seen all the enemy types I think we're gonna see for here. Bats, gang zombies, pseudo zombies. I think sometimes centipedes too, but they're pretty rare. Alright, let's make it back down there. We've seen everything we can see. We went all the way right, I think. I have 23 PP left, which means I can heal like 7 times. If I get poisoned, I definitely have to remove it because it lasts forever. And by forever, I mean even if you rest in a bed, it still stays on you. Which was a real shocker last time. Okay, so there's nowhere else I can go except for in the cemetery. I haven't found a single hidden thing so far, like a hidden path or a hidden item, hidden cave. So that means exploring like I've been doing maybe isn't worth it. It just looks so big, some of these areas, that you'd think there'd be something around the corner somewhere. Or maybe there will be later, it's just too early game, it's hard to say. But I haven't found a single item, I don't think, in the overworld. Like something where you can pick it up. So it doesn't seem like that's the thing either. Like in Pokemon, where you can pick up the Pokeballs and it turns into, like it happens to be an item of some kind. And even from battle, I've gotten very few items. I got the one herb, which I don't know what it does still, because it got stolen from me by one of the gorillas or something. They kept stealing my items. And they stole 2 hamburgers and that herb from me. Very expensive. This is all basic, thinking about the circumstances. I still don't really know what the benefit of that is. So I better heal again. Getting a little bit lower than I thought I would be. Life up. I still don't know what telepathy does. We'll have to see about that. Go in here and see what all these objects do. Music changed. No problem. I think there's plenty of problems. There's zombies everywhere. Gonna pop out of one of these graves. Do I have to check all of them? Maybe something will happen. See, I don't know, so I can't help but want to try. At least it doesn't seem like there's enemies here that'll spawn. Can I check it from behind, maybe? No problem. Sometimes you get kind of stuck. I kept trying to move there and it wouldn't let me. Oh my god, I can't help it. Some say why, and some just say random lines. No problem. No problem. You'd think I'd learned that this doesn't do anything, but one of them will, and then I'll seem like a genius. It'll give me like $1 million or something. Keep doing that by mistake. Got nothing here. See, if it was me, I would just hide an item in one of them to at least make you feel justified for doing it. If you can't check these, then what can you check meaningfully? Very odd. Maybe the little pendulums there? Or I mean the pedestals? Can I even get in there to check it? Do it from the side. I don't know what these things are supposed to be. Oh wow, there's way too many. I can't do this. Alright. No flavor text or anything, so I'm not missing anything. Let me check in this house. Yeah, I think I'm being a little bit too thorough. But there's gonna be some secret that I miss and then I'll be upset. Alright. I'd like to stop the zombies' evil ways, but they do not listen to me or won't even talk to me. Now I am too scared to leave this place. Well, there were none immediately outside, as long as you don't leave the cemetery itself. So I don't know what I can really do with him. He just seems like he's telling me what's happening, and that's about it. So let me go down further. There's some kind of pedestal over there, but I don't see how I can get there yet. I might have to go around. Like right there, I see 1, 2. Looks like there's a little hole leading down. Maybe I can go down here into a cave or something, a crypt. These are pretty easy enemies, though. They're not giving me any trouble. I'm sure they'll throw something new at me. These are still pretty easy. I was definitely meant to do this first before trying to do the zoo. But I couldn't even do the zoo, I just went around the outside. Just wanted to see how far I could go. So maybe that's why I'm a little stronger than you're meant to be, but I don't think too much. Because if I'd done it right away, I just was too weak. I couldn't even kill one of these, let alone one after another, after another, after another. I think you're meant to explore, maybe at least a little bit. Return to dust. You win. Alright. So I'm not going to examine all these then. I kind of accept that they don't do anything. Whether it be flavor text or just something useful like an item. Really wish I had an AoE for situations like this. It's not like they're hard, they're just so many. Although these don't seem to call for help like the flies do, unless I wasn't paying attention, and they do. Damage is very good, 27. He's gonna hurt himself. Thinking about the circumstances, and he's very confused by them. I mean, they'll kill themselves before I even get to. Did he smash himself? Or one another? So what did hypnosis do again? It makes them fall asleep. And I feel like damage wakes them up, but maybe it doesn't. I tried on like a gorilla up at the zoo area. I forget how much it costs though. Okay, so there's nothing down here. Looks like I can go up to the top right where that other pedestal was. Ghosts are pretty weak. For sure, they don't do much damage. Unless they have a special ability. Seemingly their only ability was to run away, which I haven't seen other enemies really do. Or maybe I saw one do it before, but it's pretty rare actually to see them run away. Usually I'm the one running away. So I'm not sure what I'm really supposed to do here even. This isn't going to be one of those cryptic things where you get stuck, is it? I would hate for it to be a cryptic puzzle. They just bombard you with enemies, it's kind of impressive. Alright, so let's look around here, or just keep fighting enemies forever. It's good with me. Get to level 10, maybe learn a new side power. Give me an offensive one this time, please. It doesn't seem random, the order you learn them in, because I learned one, like the defense up, then I died, and then I got it back again after a little bit, so the timing of when you learn them might be a little random, but the order seems to be fixed. And it doesn't always happen upon leveling up. It can just happen, I think, even mid-level. Because I feel like that's happened. But maybe not. It also doesn't seem like it's guaranteed every single level. Sometimes it skips a level. Because I'm 9 and it's not like I've learned 8 abilities, have I? Or have I learned exactly 8 and I'm completely wrong? Should pay more attention to stuff like that. But do I have exactly 1, 2, 3? I won't even be able to tell from there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So no, it couldn't be that. Alright, fight a pseudo zombie for the millionth time. They do look pretty creepy. Yeah. Should be getting close to leveling up. I guess these aren't giving that much. There must be something in between here. Another gang one. Too bad he doesn't have a gun, or he might actually be intimidating. I guess they're gang zombies instead of like nurse zombies, so that you don't feel bad for killing them. Because anybody could become a zombie. In fact, nurses are probably more likely. Jesus Christ. Couldn't be a very good gangster if you let yourself get bit by a zombie. Should shoot him in the head. I wonder what kind of other weapons you get. Will you get a gun or something? Because it is all very real world items, like a bat, a slingshot. You might get like a knife, a gun. I don't think it's meant to be that. Let's see if I get a side power. But I'll get like a fire spell. No, I didn't. So it's okay to burn people alive with a side power, but it's not okay to shoot them with a gun. That's kind of the rating system in a nutshell. Covered by 33. I'm having a very hard time kind of figuring out what to do here. Mostly because I can't walk 5 steps without fighting something. I mean, hey, you want to keep giving me free experience, I'll take it. Still got plenty of PP and healing potential. You win. Okay, so I'm like outside of the cemetery. So where was I looking? Where the other pedestal was? I lost track of it now. I think it's up here, up to the right. That guy in the church didn't give me any clue as to what to do. He's just saying he's scared. Maybe I should have tried telepathy on him. I don't really see when that would be useful because I've tried it on all sorts of people and objects. I don't know what it really is meant for. They didn't really tutorialize it, so I just have to guess. Like maybe I can use it on this object and it'll do something. There's a new structure that I haven't seen before. It looks like a little hole. So maybe that's something I can interact with. To learn which objects are and aren't interactable. Most of them aren't. Like all the gravestones. I'm assuming, I'll check this anyway, but I'm assuming this isn't interactable. Maybe I can go in this one since it doesn't have the little steps. No problem. So what is this thing? Okay, so I can go down there like I thought, a crypt. That's good. Let me explore a little bit more, see if I'm not missing anything. All around the top part here. I mean, my feeling is there'll be less enemies down there than up here because I fought like 1,000,000 so far. Okay, nothing up on the top right. I'll check the top left. These are super weak. One shot. So I haven't been one-shot by anything so far, even at the beginning, when I might have been fighting two powerful enemies for me. They still didn't one-shot me ever. So that'll be something to look forward to. Maybe something will at some point. Okay, so there's nothing I can do. Can I heal or do I not need to? I don't need to yet. Go down, and this looks like our first dungeon experience. Let's see how these are set up. It's obviously going to be mostly zombies in here. Hopefully a new enemy type or two. Maybe a boss battle. It would be really the first one too so far. Unless you consider the lamp like a tutorial boss. But there were two of them, so probably not. I don't even know if there are bosses technically, but there probably should be. So can I interact with these coffins, I wonder? So these are more just a nuisance than an actual threat. I guess they would be if they actually drain your HP too, then they'd be a little harder to kill, but they don't do enough to really matter. Yeah, 37. $32. So I don't know how much the slam thing or the smash thing does as a mechanic. Like, it's not exactly double. It's like maybe 1.5, or it varies very widely. Let's check that. Pride of the lid out from the casket is an enemy. Is it going to be one of those things where I can do it over and over? Probably not. I mean, what do you really expect? It might have an item in it one time. So I just gotta make sure I keep my health in check. Should be about to level up again, I'd say. Oh, the whole coffin disappears when I do it. So I'm here looking for the girl. Somebody went missing. That was the mayor's quest to me. But I'm obviously just curious to explore it anyway, too. Try to figure out what the zombies are all about. Be cool if there was a boss fight. I'm sure there are. Let's check this one. Right, open the lid. Another enemy. Probably just another pseudo zombie. Pretty standard stuff. It's actually a one shot. Very easy. Check this. Maybe the girl will actually be in one of these. Maybe the last one we checked. So he dodged me still. Seems like dodges don't happen super often. I don't know what stat dictates it. Maybe speed, or what's the other one? Probably speed. Maybe speed or defense possibly. So this looks like all there is. So it seems like, just judging from the basement to in the house, because it kind of looks the same, these areas aren't too big, but I guess they could keep giving you a staircase and going down into another room. And I guess right, she was in one of these. So there's nothing else here. Let's check on her first. She's okay. Hi, I'm Pippi and I'm lost. What a brave boy you are to have found me. Yes. Don't get so small-headed. Let's go back to town. So that was the woman in that house, right near my house, who was complaining about losing Pippi. So it's the same girl. I thought it might be somebody different. I'll have to fight my way back. Will I get to do the other dialogue option just to try? Oh, and this introduces the partner mechanic. If there's multiple people. She has more HP than me right now. Obviously I'm a bit low, but still. So I should see what are her attacks and how this all looks. So Ness, Pippi. Level 1, 32 health, 0 PP. Offense 9, everything 9. Wisdom 2, strength force. So is she going to be somebody I can keep with me because she has experience? And can I give her... Oh, that's actually smart. I can give her probably an item. How would I really determine that, though? Like, how would I choose? Does it let you choose? Use? What if I want to not give it to Ness? Because it says anyone can use the slingshot. How would I be able to determine that? Doesn't seem to let me. Give to Pippi. Handed it to Pippi. So does she equip it right away? I wonder how that works. So I gave it to her. And now what? Is she gonna do more damage? Guess I won't know. Did I just throw it away by giving it to her? Because she's not showing as having it equipped. Just trying to see how this mechanic works. She has nothing equipped. And it's not in my inventory anymore. So can I interact with her? She keeps turning the other way. Oh, that's so troll. I can't even turn and talk to her because she turns whenever I turn. Whatever, let's just get out of here. It just kind of strikes me that she has experience, which means she might be a permanent fixture. Otherwise, what would be the point of that if I'm just going to return her home and go on my way? She's leveling up and everything. Let's power level her up. Let her catch up. Let's just go back to town. I won't worry too much about my missing slingshot. Hopefully she gives it back at least when she goes away. If she goes away. She'll probably say, oh, I don't want to go home. I want to stay and fight with this guy. She doesn't have PP, which means she can only use basic attacks. For right now, anyway. So do I bring her to the church? I probably bring her all the way back to her house. Or I could bring her to the mayor and show off what I just did. So far, it's been kind of like the Pokemon experience in the sense that the one thing I always complain about with Pokemon is that like the first 20% of the game is just spam the A button in battle. So right now I only have one attack. So there's not much strategy, there's no variety in attacks, so I just literally spam the A button. Spam the A button. But that's okay, it's pretty common in RPGs for that to be the case. Should get good later, it's still too early. So she is power leveling right now. Actually power leveling. Surprised she's not getting destroyed by these enemies. I guess they're not attacking her much. I think they're free to attack whoever they want, probably. Like, let's see. I won't be able to see because these are dying too quick. But if I was them, I would obviously target her over me. I guess I'm the bigger threat, but you're more likely to actually be able to kill her. 4 at once. So how much is she actually doing to these? It usually doesn't come into play, but now it will. She was already gone. Oh, so it doesn't automatically go to the next one. I thought it might. You have to manually split your damage. So for 36, so how much is she gonna do? Probably not enough to kill it. Dodged, here we go, dude. He's not even trying. Thinking about the circumstances. Attack number, letter D. Became quiet. Suffered 11, not enough to kill it. He's confused, so he might hit himself. No. So they at least have more than 11. By the time we get her out of here, she's gonna be like level 8 or 9. It feels like already level 4 almost. Seems like she's leveling faster than me. Only 32 experience and she's already level 3. Not like I really need her help. Just trying to understand how these partners things work. She certainly didn't equip the slingshot, did she? Even if she did, it doesn't show it like in the status. I gave it to her, which means she's probably just holding it. I don't know how to like switch. Maybe you could switch who you're controlling. You could do that in one of the Final Fantasies where you can switch who's walking and who's following, and then that'll let me access her inventory instead of his. I just don't know exactly how to do that. Like, that's the map. This is nothing, nothing. Same thing. So, once again, talk. We can't turn in her direction. That's kind of annoying. Check. We can't check her. Goods. So my slingshot is gone. State. I have all my spells that I need. I'm gonna keep calling them spells. You can't go down here and access the equipment category. And this isn't gonna do anything. And that's not gonna do anything. Alright, so I don't know what I can do with that. Maybe I'll go back to the church and the mayor just to see what they have to say, but I might end up having to take her all the way to her mother, which was by my house, and then I can stop in and have some pizza while I'm there. If they let me get there in one piece. Still plenty of PP, so I can heal as much as I want to. 5 more times. Very, very nice. Level 4. She's getting stronger. Hopefully I get to keep her with me. She wants to just go back home and be gone forever. Ooh, so it lets you choose that at least. But when I tried to equip the item, it didn't let me choose that though. That's the only thing. Goods. So if I use this, won't it let me choose who to give it to? It's just odd that it didn't when I was trying to equip the slingshot. Alright, whittle these bats down. Pretty easy enemies. So bats and flies are the kind of pests of the game so far. I guess the centipedes are annoying, especially the bionic ones, because they poison you. I keep forgetting to split the attacks, but it almost feels like normally she wouldn't even be able to kill them, because her damage isn't high enough, so it's almost pointless. But maybe I should have her attack the D bat, while he takes out 1, 2, and 3, so she'll whittle down 4 by the time he kills all other 3 by himself. So that might be a good strategy. With her low damage output at least. It's interesting how the enemies don't attack you right outside the church. Evil ways, they do not listen and they won't talk. Now I'm too scared to leave. So nothing different here. He doesn't acknowledge that the girl's with me. I thought he might. Let's go all the way back up. Top left. Or I think I went too far and the music changed back. Wait. Isn't this different music now? This isn't the same music. This is the on-app music from... I mean... Smash Brothers theme is from this, but you know what I mean. It's that theme from Smash Brothers, haha. Copying Smash Brothers. That's the only place I know it from, though. I guess Smash did one bad thing in the sense that it spoils so many games. Like, it spoiled aspects of Fire Emblem for a lot of people. It spoils maybe the new Ganondorf from Breath of the Wild. It could spoil stuff about Cloud if you haven't played Final Fantasy VII. It could certainly spoil these games in some way. I feel like I already am going in expecting PK Thunder, PK Fire. I shouldn't even know about them if it's a true blind playthrough. It's not a huge deal though. And what was the green one? PK... He does like a green attack with his B. I don't know what that's supposed to be. Like a green vortex. Maybe like a wind attack or... There's Fire, Thunder, and Freeze. And then some kind of green thing. That blows up like a nuclear bomb or something. Spoilers. But they're really holding out on the offensive powers so far. I don't have a single offensive one. Closest thing is something that lowers their defense. But can I maybe rest at the healer? He doesn't even let you heal. He just removes, I think, status effects. Jeez, 40. They always come back to their senses when they're about to die, so it seems. I'll just go back to town. I can sleep in the hotel. It'd be kind of rude to sleep with her with me. Maybe I'll drop her off at her mom's if that's indeed what I'm doing. I guarantee it. She's gonna say, I'd rather stay and fight, try to save the world. The mayor should be very happy. He'll probably tell me to go to the zoo next. I have quite a bit of money still, but I can't buy any more weapons. I have the best weapon so far. I've already been there, dude. I love how he says the same thing no matter what you answer. Kind of odd, but it kind of works too. Which is maybe the joke behind it. The game is very split between like a kind of good sense of humor and some genuinely creepy stuff. The hotel is one step up from me. Let me talk to the mayor and see if he's grateful for me rescuing the girl. Is she the lost girl, Pippi? Well, that's just great. I knew you could fulfill your civic duty. Applause, applause. Now, pretty Pippi, don't forget. You tell your mom that the mayor saved you. Here, I'll give Ness a prize of $100. I can't be too mad, but I don't like you stealing credit from me. By the way, hero, maybe you'd like to see what's up at the zoo. Predicted? You'll go? Great, great, great. Now make sure to get a key from my assistant. But it wasn't a key that I needed. That monkey was blocking it. Maybe he'll be gone now. Return her to me alive, and surely I'll be a hero. Wait, but now he's still talking about the girl from the cemetery. That's what he said before, so he forgot that she's right here. So I have a key with me. Or... Wait, what? Wait, he gave me a key, and like the basement key was on me last time. I guess this doesn't count. Now it's time to say goodbye. Please come by my house. I'll be there waiting to see you again. By the way, do you think my hair needs styling? What a weird and random question. I'll say yes. Really? Now I could say no. I like these random non sequiturs they do. So no matter what you say though, she says the same thing. That might be a theme. So your choices don't matter? I said no, so that's like not answering. I guess it is answering, but still. Let me sleep in the bed, recover all my stuff. Or actually, why don't I go see my mom and sleep there? I better save it, because I did all that without saving. So wait, where's the save again? Oh, it's in the department store. Let me save just in case something crazy happens. And then I can go see my mom. See her at her house if she's back there yet. The girl I just rescued, Pippi. Let's see what my dad gave me in terms of money. Withdraw 1,400. What the fuck? So what's the total you can carry, I wonder? 99999. What do I have anyway? In terms of healing items, I have hamburgers. I'm good with that for now. So let's save it for sure. Damn, dude, this guy just gave me 1,400. Big one. Quite the adventure. And the mayor only gave me 100. I like my dad better. Dad for mayor. Continue. So now let's go back, see our mom, have some pizza. Then we can head to the zoo. It's kind of closer to there anyway. It's kind of in this in-between area where there's a sign on the left, right? You can go from here. I still don't know who to give that canary to. Somebody named Laura, I think. I don't know if it's a person or a canary. So she's back here. She should be very happy and grateful. I want to thank you again for your help. Pippi is fine now. That's all you got to say. Give me something. Give me like an item. There is a problem. I'm owed something. You come for your goods. Oh yeah, she knows. All the goods. Please come again. What goods? Oh, just what I gave you. I wanted you to fight alongside me. Heard about your wonderful adventures. I haven't had many except for rescuing you. Yes, don't get so small-headed. Ha ha ha. What if I say the other thing? Then why would you ask me? You're brave. I hope we can meet again. I'm so happy. To show my gratitude, take my gift. This is a shiny badge will guard you. Keep it. Not badges like Paper Mario, are they? Is it a one-use item? That Ben Franklin wore... Legend says that Ben Franklin wore this reflective badge during his experiments with lightning. That's oddly specific. Does she have anything else to say? So brave. No, you're brave. Oh, we can meet again? No. You probably already have someone special. Well, it doesn't have to be like that. We're kids, dude. So you have to say no, and then you can say yes. Will she give me another item? So the only thing I'm confused about with this is it a single-use item, or is it something you can equip? I don't want to waste it if it's... Guess I'll try it, but nothing happened. Please don't be gone. Eat? Don't be silly, you can't do that. Equip. You would think it's something you can equip, but it's not letting me. I guess I can store the slingshot. And maybe even the badge, because I don't know what it does. I guess I will, because I can always come back and pick it up later. Unless I need it for this upcoming area. But I kind of doubt it, because it seems like visiting her is just a bonus optional thing, so they might not expect you to do that. Or I'll have to come all the way back again if I need it. Find something strange, be sure to check it. Yeah, same thing he always says. Let's have some pizza. I'm wounded, all you have to do is eat pizza and you'll be fine. Say goodbye to the medical system. Okay. Let's store something. I don't know why your sister has to tell you her name every time. See you later, take care. Now, let's store some stuff. Leave. I don't know. Definitely leave this slingshot. I don't need that. I guess I'll store a hamburger actually. Store your hamburger with utmost care. How nice of you. So there's nothing different in the basement, right? I don't even have the key actually. Cash card, canary chick, 3 hamburgers. I'll keep the badge just in case I need it. And the money amount should be the same, $10. So I'm full on everything. I'm gonna go ahead towards the zoo. Making progress today. Saved your progress so far. Good night. Continue. I have 1725 money. But there wasn't really anything too exciting I could buy. I already have the wooden bat, so they certainly give you enough to get that by now. So most people probably get it after the cemetery instead of before. But you should probably have at least a slingshot going into the cemetery. Just from your travels getting there. It only costs 120. So let's go find the zoo again. And I'm a little bit worried that the key, maybe he didn't give it to me because I maybe had a full inventory, because I don't see it there. Unless only some keys are items that you hold and others are just not counted towards your inventory, because he said make sure you take the key. Well, this is towards the canary place and the zoo. That says wildlife refuge. So let's not worry about the canary part, because there was nothing I could do there seemingly. 27, so these are a joke for me. I have 40 PP, 70 HP, level 10, so I'm very strong. Tearing through these enemies with ease. Wally count 1000. Need so many of those guys. I don't know if Wally's just his name and he keeps coming back to fight me, or if Wally is like a term for something. He is a Wally or he is the Wally. So if he's the Wally, he's the strongest thing in the game so far. He keeps coming back. It's the same guy. So let's go to the top zoo area here. Hopefully that monkey isn't guarding the gate anymore. And I have whatever key I needed to open it. It's somewhere up here. Hippies are a joke. First enemy I fought. Besides the lamp. Let's see. Whoops. Jesus Christ, I talk to myself so much. Who am I talking to? Kinda like my dead stream. Who am I talking to? Haha, just joking. Alright, so. Jesus Christ. Can't walk over flowers apparently. Kill him before he can summon anymore. 35, what a hit. So we gotta find the entrance. Hopefully we can go through it without any trouble. I guess when there's multiple enemies you could always use defense up. That's when it seems best, but... Oh, now you know how I feel whenever I try to run away. But somehow he survived 28. I thought these were pretty weak. Certainly that's enough. Bit me. 1 damage, nothing. So is he to the left or to the right? I'm not sure. I feel like it's to the left. Then going right leads me to that bridge with the guards and the other 3 of them. And the other branching path that goes up and right. Or in this case down and left. Up and right from the town. Grins and bears it. They all look like they're grinning all the time. 1 damage. He ran away. It didn't work. I don't even mind if he runs away. Not like to drop any loot so far. I forget who gave me the herb when it died, but it was like maybe a centipede or a crow. That's the only item I've gotten from a battle, I think. The entire game so far, so it seems pretty rare that you do. And I never even got to see what it did. Now what am I supposed to do? Shoot, dude, this guy's still here. Is there something I can do to him? Try to use hypnosis on him. Damn it, I have the key apparently. But I can't even get him to move out of the way. Is there another entrance somewhere? What could I do to get rid of the monkey? I wonder. Because I already explored this area pretty thoroughly, so I'm not sure what to do. 5. I hate when they charge up, like when they move towards you slowly. And they do a ton. That's how I died even with my defense up applied. So I'm level 11. Please learn an offensive psi power just so I can have one. HP by 13, PV by 2. Learned a new psi power through battle. So is it one that I can actually use in battle? Can't use it in the overworld. 4th D slip. I don't know what that means. Is that like a baseball term because I have the bat? I'm not sure. Almost sounds like a sports term. Darn it, always trapped in trees. Story of my life. Trapped between 2 trees. So I have a key, or at least I'm supposed to, but I don't see why I can use it. This leads to that UFO area, doesn't it? So I'm stuck because of a monkey. I'm not sure what to do about it. Maybe I should talk to those guards who mentioned the zoo and say I can't do it because I can't do your job for you because a monkey's blocking the way. How very cryptic. Can't talk to him, can't use telekinesis, can't use hypnosis, can't fight him, can't give him an item seemingly. I don't know. Let's try to figure it out. Let's talk to those guards though. Or are they gone? Is that where they were? No, I think they're further. So there's some northeast of the zoo, and then there's some a little bit south of them. So I'm not sure which one I'm going to run into first. To Marysville or wherever. 45. That might be like my highest hit yet. New record. So where am I even going right now? This is like the UFO area kind of, isn't it? This is one of those guard bridges. Shortly. How do I get into the zoo? Yes, you can't go until the zoo case is solved. Yeah, but how do I get in there, dude? This is gonna be tricky. I don't know what to do about it. They won't help me with that either. Oh, please don't poison me. So there's another pair of guards on a bridge that said you can maybe sneak by them by going through this bridge, northeast of the zoo. So why would they tell me that if I was able to go through them before doing the zoo? So I'm assuming I can't. But I might just check it anyway because I don't know what to do about the stupid monkey. Is that a one-shot easy? Way overkill. 40. I don't even think that was a crit. Okay, so maybe I can try to find those guards. It's like right in front of Marysville. That's, I guess those guards were leading to Union Station. This Sue is gonna give me a hard time. How would I get rid of a monkey? Can I maybe try to give him some food? Or if I drop some food in front of him? I don't have like a banana or anything. Maybe just any food? Maybe I can go back to the shop and see what items are available. I genuinely don't know. So what does this sign say? It says like Zoo West. And then, okay. Man. Maybe I have to go back and talk to the mayor? Okay, I haven't seen this yet. So let me be careful and use my defense up. Assuming he hits a lot. It's like a very rare enemy too, because I've been through this area so much. 2. He gets to continuously attack. He gets to double attack. And maybe if I didn't use defense up, that would have actually hit a lot. So for 3, so he's not too intimidating. At least behind my defense. So I win. Didn't drop anything. Oh my god. Maybe there's another entrance? Oh, these are annoying as hell too. Maybe I'm doing enough damage where it doesn't matter. 20, he still has a lot though. I better just heal. Sometimes they charge you for crazy amounts of damage. Okay, now I feel safe. He charged and he did 5, okay. I swear, sometimes they do ridiculous amounts. At least I'm doing pretty good amounts now though. Five. 24. So he had like at least 100 health, it feels like. Based on how much I did there. Jesus Christ, this gate is so big. I guess I'll have to go around all the corners and maybe there's another entrance. He's dodging. He's hitting for 5 only. Better be careful though. He can always steal my items too. So what if he steals my Ben Franklin badge or whatever? I feel like they wouldn't be able to steal important items like that. Maybe just food. Come on, you shouldn't need a heal. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. So I almost want to do defense up instead of life up. So he's gonna hit me for like 20. Jesus Christ, he could just kill me here. Let me defense up, I'm probably still dead. I did this before and there were 2 alligators and it didn't help me much. 33. That neutralizes rage. A little bit. Let's heal again. Try to outlast his rage. Please stop hitting for so much, dude, because he could just finish me off. Burning through all my PP. Finally, give me a window to attack you. I didn't know for sure if I was going to finish him off. I didn't want to take a chance. Ah, this stupid monkey's going to troll me. So I better not take a chance and just use defense right away here. I don't know what 4D slip does. Sometimes you can double, which is interesting. Is that because his speed's higher than mine, or it's just an enemy-specific ability? So I haven't seen how much he does without using defense up, so it could be quite a bit. I'm just so intimidated by it being a tiger, I don't want to take a chance. What item or anything do I have that could make this guy move? There's a big problem. He's blocking my way. What if I throw the canary at you? Nothing happened. Let's try to give it. No. Drop it. Let's try to give him a hamburger. Give it to him and it'll distract him. Hamburger. Drop it in front of him. So I just threw it away, but it didn't help me. Okay, that was just a waste. Try to give him this. I don't want to try to throw it away. Seems like a waste. I couldn't go around the left side of the fence. There were too many trees. So let me try to go around the right side. So for 31, and he's dead. So they do have a good amount of HP though, so that barely killed him. So my PP is getting a little bit low, so I don't like that. Seems kind of dangerous. Let me try the right side of the fence. I just don't have any good ideas as to how to deal with this monkey. These guys are a little bit tough, but not too bad. I don't know what it is about this UI that I like so much. Just the white on black, it's like really exactly how I imagined it, I guess. It gives me strong Mystic Quest vibes with the perspective, like the first person perspective. There must be another gate I can go through. Which game do you think is better, this or Mystic Quest? People really hate Mystic Quest for some reason. They troll it. Like everyone always said, "Oh, it sucks. It's such a bad game." I didn't think it was bad at all. So, thus begins the mystery of the monkey. And this might be one of those cryptic old game type of things that everyone looked up or got a strategy guide for or something. But I'm going to try to figure it out like I always play games, completely on my own. And if I get frustrated, so be it. But I'm already kind of confused just because, I don't know, like I've explored so thoroughly so far, you'd think I would know if there was like an item, like a special item or a banana or something I need to get him to move. But I don't see anything like that, so it could be cryptic. Yeah, I'm doing very good damage though, so I'm not worried about that aspect. I'm worried about the mayor mentioned he gave me a key, but the key doesn't help me, and I don't even see it in my inventory. But it doesn't help me in terms of this because the monkey's still there. So maybe I'll go back and ask him. Darn it. Little saucer, this doesn't help me at all. Drop a banana? I don't know why you would. Wait, he does that much? Oh, he smashed me. I better go back to town and rest anyway. This could be one of those meme parts where people make fun, like, oh yeah, remember that part where you had to get the monkey to move in front of the gate? Oh yeah, that took me like a week to figure out. Wow, so funny. You have to move back and forth 5 times in the same place, and then he falls asleep because you're so boring or something. Like there was a part in Castlevania like that where you have to like bend down against the wall for like a certain number of seconds. Left, right, A, B, up, down, right, right. One of those kind of troll things. And it's one thing for that to be like a secret or optional, but for it to be a necessary part is quite alarming. I guess they did that to make their games more memorable or mystical or stretch their length out, so you have to wander around. But then again, I don't know if it is that cryptic. I'm just assuming because it's an older game. In fact, I'm surprised it's been so smooth so far. I was expecting more moments like that. So let's try to talk to people in town. Maybe they'll give me some clues. Maybe check the shops for something that might be useful. Talk to the mayor again for sure. I just don't know. I don't have any ideas. At least I thought I would have an idea like, oh, what if I go to that one area I've explored and maybe use that item that was there or something. I thought I would have a theory at least. That's why I take pride in being so thorough and exploring so much, because I feel in situations like this I should have all the answers. But I don't have any ideas. These enemies are nothing more than a nuisance at this point. But I am filling up on money. I already have like, 1,700. We can certainly buy items and experiment with them, see if they work. I don't really see why they would. I tried dropping food in front of him like a hamburger. That didn't work. This is like a safe zone, so the enemies aren't gonna bother me. Let's sleep in bed, collect our money, save it, and then check on the mayor. Only 39. And now I'm rolling in the cash, so I don't even have to be stingy. Let's see if the shops have changed inventory either, like if they have better stuff maybe. I collect my money. $870, wow dude. I'm getting so much right now. Probably from the tigers. It's basically your spoils for beating enemies, but they don't give it to you right when you kill them. Is what it feels like. Let's talk to him, save it. I have 0, except I have 2,500. 9 for Ness. Do you want to save? Yes. And you're going to sleep. This guy's always sleeping. It's not even nighttime. Maybe it is wherever he is. Alright. Talk to the mayor. Try to figure out what's going on. Share the secret. Yeah, share the secret right now of how to get rid of the monkey. Please. This key will open the zoo's gate. Now don't lose it. Oh, I was wondering why I didn't get one in my inventory. I had to talk to him. The guy said you'll need this key. And he didn't give it to me. How troll is that? Who says that? You'll need this insert name of object here. Oh, I didn't give it to you. I meant go to my assistant and take it. What the fuck? This key will unlock the main gate at the zoo. Is the monkey still gonna be there? Yeah, you're still stuck on that. I already did it, dude. You already saw her. She's already at home. What's wrong with this mayor? Zoo keys are a dime a dozen. Oh, so in case you throw it away. Zoo key, okay. Please be gone, monkey. Maybe it's just scripted to have the monkey disappear once you get the key, even though it wouldn't make a difference because the key's blocking it anyway. I'm not sure. I don't know why I have 2 of them. Apparently they're a dime a dozen. Even the monkey has one, I guess. We'll go all the way back up there. I guess we could stop at home again and drop off a key there. I don't know why I would want to do that. Let's talk to her again too. I've heard about your wonderful... Oh yeah, we've done this already. No. Yes. So I can give stuff to her too, can't I? Didn't she say like... Oh no, she just returned the slingshot to me, so that was like a temporary partner. At least she wasn't a jerk and kept it. I have 83 HP, 42 PP, so maybe PP stays around half of your HP. Which is fine. It's very useful. Picked up a magic herb. I don't know what it does. I have no idea. It says that it's like used for status effects or healing you when you're hurt. Don't really need to do this, but let's just do it anyway. Free pizza. Let me store some stuff like the extra zoo key. I certainly don't need 2 of those. Maybe it'll have some special use to have gotten an extra one. We have to talk first. Leave 1 zoo key. And maybe leave a magic herb just so they don't steal it and I can find out what exactly it does later. No. You can maybe save it yet again. And then go to the zoo, hopefully, and actually do it this time. I don't know what the reason to keep money in your account is. Like, why wouldn't you just withdraw it every time? There probably is a reason, but I don't know what it is. Because even when you die... yes, maybe if you continue, because I don't use continues, just because I don't want to. Maybe if you continued, you would lose all the money you have, or some of it, as a penalty, but I'm not even going to continue. If I die, I just quit and go back to my last save, which seems better. Seems more fair. It feels like continuing might make it too easy, and it would make dying feel like it has no real penalty, which I don't want. Okay, go back to the zoo. Hopefully the monkey's just gone. Please just be gone, because if not, I don't know what to do still. Getting trolled by a monkey. Or at least interact with me and ask me to do something. Like, go bring me a banana. I'll level up again. It's been a while. I've been fighting these weak mobs the whole time. 3, 3, 3. Only 4 HP. Sometimes you get a lot. We've accomplished a lot so far. We took care of the zombies, rescued the girl, got some good items. We got our magic herb back that was stolen from us so rudely by the animals. So now we'll do our effectively what is our second area. First area, I guess, was the zombie area, the cemetery. So now it'll be the zoo, and then we'll see what the next one is. I guess you could consider it a level or a dungeon or something. The tutorial, I guess, was just fighting the lamps and then getting to town in one piece, which was harder to do than maybe it sounds, because the enemies were kind of too strong at that point. So I had to run away a couple times and just kind of powered through it. Level 12. I don't know if I'm over leveled at this point, maybe a little bit. That's the canary area. Still need to keep in mind Laura is missing. The canary Laura, who I have her baby chick. Canary chick, right? Yeah. That'll either have to do later as a bonus thing or as a necessary one to progress. We shall see. See, I like having things like that in the back of my mind, because I know at some point it'll be like, oh, everybody gets stuck here because they don't know what to do, and I'll immediately know because I explored. I have to do the canary thing. The monkey stole the zoo key. Well, it's a good thing I have another one, except I didn't. Wait, but then what's the point? They give you an extra key, which I could have used in all my preparing. My extra preparation, but I didn't even have to use it. It was broken. It's like a double bait. I wanted to feel smart for having the other key, except I already stored it away. I guess I could go back and ask him for another one. Or maybe you do need another one later. There's another gate somewhere. But it's so weird that they give you extra keys, even though you don't even need the key at all. Oh, you need him to steal it for the event to trigger. So I guess if you do something with it, you lose it somehow, you know, before you trigger that event, then you would be stuck. But it shouldn't let you even lose it. Like, you can't drop key items. Haha, key. Get it? key items. But no, like you can't drop anything important. Like watch, if I try to drop the cash card, it won't let me. Yeah, don't throw away the key, it should say. So there must be something you can do with it that soft locks you. That's why they let you get as many as you want. Worst case, you could store it and then forget about it. I just really like to figure stuff like that out. Like, why did they let you get a second one? Or potentially as many as you want. It's just interesting to me. 36, these guys are no challenge for me. Only ones I really fear are the tigers or sometimes the alligators. The elephants were really scary, but I guess at this point they're not too hard for me. Another alligator by themselves, they aren't too bad, but when they come in pairs, they're very scary, and especially in trios. So they must have exactly 30 HP, because one time I did 31 and it died in one shot, and right there I did 29 and it didn't die, so they have exactly 30. There's nothing on the right side, I don't think. I can't squeeze through there. It's like a bunny in a cage here. I guess everything's in a cage. Even I'm in a cage right now. The cage of the zoo. Unlike the cage of society that we're all in all the time, right? Some more hyenas. These are a joke. Literally, because they're cackling and smiling all the time. And sometimes they just grin and bear it. Yeah, like that. So I don't know what that means. It means they don't do anything, like they flinch. They recoil. They can't even run away properly. These guys are pathetic. Yeah. After 1 damage, no problem. 40. So can I open this somehow? Maybe I need another zoo key for it. What does this sign say? What the hell? Seems like you're meant to read that sign. Uh-oh, 3 of them. Could be a little annoying. They don't do enough though. It should really matter. Because if they kept calling for help, it could be annoying. He's grin and bear it, but he didn't even have anything to bear. I didn't even hit him. That was C. It's an interesting way to distinguish enemy types. Like even modern games don't do that. If there's a hyena or like 3 of the same enemy, it would just say the same name, like bandit, bandit, and bandit. It wouldn't say bandit A, bandit 2, bandit 3, like that. That's kind of odd. So apparently I can't check this sign. This is very odd. Can I talk to one of these through the fence? Jesus Christ. How many zoo animals do you have? 30, so they have more than 30. He smashed me for 22, which I don't like. Oh, so there was no like boss enemy in the crypt there in the cemetery? I guess there was no boss, was there? Or did I just forget? No, I think it was just more generic zombies in the coffins. I don't know what I can do about this bunny thing. Can I talk to him? Who are you talking to? The bunny across the gate, dude. And it's not weird to be talking to animals because I can talk to the dog apparently and a couple others. Let me try telekinesis. I feel like I can do something with these. Telepathy, nothing. Alright, so I guess I can't do anything there. They're just there for show. Uh-oh. I forgot to use defense, so maybe it'll hit a lot. Give me another chance, but I had... What if it gave itself another chance? Let's use defense up. And then we will... So we still haven't seen how much he does without... Oh no, we just saw a 10 because he did a second attack. I'm stupid. But that could add up if he keeps doing 10 and then 10. 33, not bad. I guess PETA would have a field day with this. You're just killing regular animals, even if they're wild. Maybe that's why this game wasn't localized, because it had sued by PETA for killing so many animals. Guess they could have just taken this part out of the game, or at least make them look like zombies or something. As far as you can tell, they're just regular animals. They just went rabid or wild all of a sudden. So, a good sign that aliens are near. I guess zombies aren't usually associated with aliens though. But animals getting restless is associated with like an alien invasion. Like in Signs even, where the dog attacks the girl and the boy kills him. And just in general, the animals are kind of restless. Like they can sense something that people can't. 6, not too bad. Maybe I should heal though. Not take a chance. The first one of these I thought was just so shocking how much health it had. I was only doing like 10 to it at that time. That was very intimidating. I have plenty of PP. I don't have to go back to town. Can I go through that? I don't know what these fences are supposed to be, just for show. Check the sign, dude. Problem is you can't read. That's the problem. Okay, let's use defense up, not take any chances. Because if he like does a continuous attack and gets a crit both times, that could be trouble. So now you should do next to nothing. 3 to 5. Dodged it. No continuous this time either. Suffer 2. Continuous attack. Suffer 2 again. That's nothing. Instead of it being like 10 and 10, which would have actually been significant. Alright, let's check this side here. This is going pretty good, but I don't want to fight these monkeys even as much trouble as it gave me. There's pandas over here. I don't really know what I'm supposed to be doing here. I guess just exploring. Or maybe I'm supposed to chase that monkey. Height by 3, speed by 3, wisdom by 3. Seems to like the number 3 a lot of the time. Force by 2. Learned another psi power. Still not an offensive one? Please give me an offensive one, I just want one. Can't use out of combat, whatever it is. Psi shield. Isn't that what the UFO used? I feel like it was. So it's probably similar to just defense up. But maybe it absorbs like one hit instead of just being a base buff for several turns. No problem. Can I sneak over here? Maybe I have to go to the right side. I don't know how to get there. Flamingos. Follow the flamingos. The way that breadcrumbs worked was wherever I use them, you can like fast travel back to that same spot. So I could leave them somewhere and out of the way, and then I can go back there whenever I want. Or I could leave them in town, and whenever I want to go back, I could do that. I kind of tested it once and then I forgot about it. Or I used it and then I couldn't figure out what they really did, and then I eventually used it again. Just on a whim. So that's a good mechanic though, fast travel. Like a checkpoint. Okay, so we can go through here. See, at this point, the trees are there just to make you have to walk a longer distance. so that you encounter more enemies, just to troll you. Flamingos. Okay, that might be a sign we can read, but I don't have much confidence in his reading ability since he can't read any of the other ones. I don't know why that's so hard for him to do. Jesus Christ, we better use defense for that. So that should at least neutralize his buff. And he chose to take away my hamburger instead. Just to troll me. So let's see what it says. Missing animals. So these are easy enough. 41 is quite a lot for a non-crit. 1 damage. Smash 51, very nice. I like my damage. So let's read this one, please. One of a kind, see the amazing singing monkey. Is that the one that was blocking the gate and ran away? Or I guess that would be the implication. I don't really see why I would care that it can sing. So it's hitting me for only 1. Wow, pathetic. But that's only because I defense upped. So for damage of 1, I still don't know how much those buffs last, like defense up or defense down for the enemy. But it seems to be a very long time, or it could just be the entire battle, however long it goes. I haven't really seen it where it says it's worn off yet. This is your dad. Now son, it's not my business, but why not rest? Now how's he talking to me? I thought I had to call him on the phone. It's just because I've been playing for too long? As if they put this in such an old game. Or maybe that's why, because people weren't used to playing for long periods of time. I know the Earth faces a crisis, good luck. That's kind of interesting. I thought of that as more of like a modern thing where it says, oh, you've been playing for too long. What game was it that did that? It was like something on the 3DS, one of those games had it, like, you've been playing for so long, why not take... Oh yeah, Navi says it. They managed to make Navi even more annoying than the original Navi by adding in the 3DS version that she also, in addition to bothering you in all the normal ways, she says like, why not take a break after every like hour or something. She says, you've been playing for a while now, why not take a break? Jesus Christ. As if they played into the meme of how annoying she is by making her more annoying. Okay, there's a building here with a sign, which means I can go in it. Only doors with signs or circular entrances. Buildings with circular doors, I mean. Continuous attack, but it's no threat to me. So I wonder what's going on with the animal. Maybe we'll find some clues in here. I do like the enemy variety though so far. There's been quite a lot of it. Guess I wasn't expecting quite so much. So this is probably... There's no shortcut out, so I'd have to go all the way back around. If only I dropped some breadcrumbs somewhere. I guess I could just leave them in town, and then whenever I want to go back to town, I can just do it. But it's also the sort of mechanic that I normally don't like to use, because it seems like, you know, you'll be skipping over stuff, or you'll be making it too easy. Like fast travel, I don't even like to use, but sometimes it's justified. Because I'm the same person who wouldn't use that as like a fast travel mechanic, but also I would complain about all the enemies I fight while walking back to town. That defines me perfectly. Like, don't use an option that makes it easier, but then complain about it being annoying at the same time. That is me in a nutshell. Superintendent's office. Are there gonna be animals in here too? It's a trap, don't open it. Present. There's a rope. Okay, what does that do? Look at it. Use it to tie the enemy up, so it's an in-battle consumable item. You get one-time use that probably immobilizes them, which is probably similar to sleep through hypnosis. So centipedes aren't very worthy of this area. I mean, they're too weak for right now. What is that sound? Is that like supposed to be a phone ringing, or is it just supposed to be frantic music? Sounds kind of like a phone. Or an alarm. Getting quiet, I dodged. Seems like I'm dodging a lot more now too. Only thing I wish is that you could choose which stats you get when you level up, or at least which ones you get more of to focus on, but I can understand. Most games back then didn't have that either. In fact, even most games now don't have that. Like the Mario and Luigi games are the iconic ones that I think of, where it lets you choose what to put an extra bonus in every time you level up, so you can really focus on one category. I might do speed or defense just so I dodge more if I had the choice. Open the present. There was an antidote. Got antidote. Okay. So maybe I'll be facing a lot of stuff that poisons you. Okay, this is a new enemy. Rat. So these are like trash enemies that summon more, like the bats or the flies. Kind of more just a nuisance, like I always say. As long as they don't summon more. I guess only the flies were summoning more. The bats didn't, or maybe I just forgot if they did. At least not as frequently. So they're just loading me up on items. Is there going to be a boss fight finally? Just a rat. Don't feel bad for killing rats. Unlike animals, I actually do feel a little bit bad for just killing a random animal. Present was bread. Now I can drop breadcrumbs somewhere, but I'd rather drop them in town or somewhere out of the way. Not like the zoo. Don't see much of a point. Yeah, see, here we go. Speaking of the annoying flies. That's what you call an annoying bugger. He crit me for 1, that's how bad his damage is. You know, once they've summoned all 4, will they summon more again? Or can they only summon in one direction, like from left to right, not right to left? They just ran away, or I guess they fly away. Huh. Get it? Because they're flies. Jesus, somebody pick up that damn phone. What is that supposed to be? Is that supposed to be a phone? I can't tell if those are supposed to be like a vase of flowers or a phone or something else. It's in like the secretary's office at the mayor and plenty of other places, so it's just kind of visually foggy as to what it could be. 40 damage, I like that. These things have like no defense, seemingly. I guess I can't interact with them like usual. If I check in here, could I find a secret item? There's 2 more rooms, last floor. Another present. We're gonna run out of space. Life up cream. How am I not filling on items yet? Rope, antidote, bread, life up cream. Why don't I just eat the hamburger just because that's something expendable and I know how to get more of it? Everything else is either rare, I've only gotten one, or could be valuable coming up here. So there's nothing actually here though. Like, in terms of progress, like what was the point in coming here? This is like the end of the zoo, so I should have accomplished something. Life up cream, what does that do? Used to heal wounds, yeah, no shit, dude. Bread can be dropped. Let's see what it says though. Okay to eat it, but its crumbs can be used. Shouldn't it be and, not but? And then we go antidote. It's neutralize the poison quickly. I have a psi power for that, but it's okay. Rope is to tie enemies. So I went through this entire building. There were a bunch of nice items, which is cool. But I didn't do anything that seems like it would make me progress. So maybe I missed something outside? Not too sure. Jesus. More flies, everybody's favorite enemy. Weak and in high numbers and able to summon more of their own kind. They can only attack single targets, so if they just kept summoning forever, they would be pretty much invincible. See, they got the right idea. Now, can they summon from right to left is the question. Let's see if he does. No. Or at least he didn't get a chance to do anything. Alright, so maybe I should double check these because there must be... Oh, I didn't even check that room. I keep saying, oh, I didn't progress, but I checked it from right to left. My mistake. This looks like progress, whatever that thing is. Like a pill or an egg. So you got some more flies with a big crit. Oh, he crit me. Darn it. Summon more, you bugger. Okay, that saves me time, I guess. These things never have anything in them, so let's check the pill or the egg or whatever it is inside the capsule. I guess the capsule counts as a pill. Starman Jr. Okay, I guess it's worth checking, like what is the Starman Jr.? Well, I want to know more, like strong against PK fire. Oh, there's the PK. It's weird that it's telling, obviously he's a spaceman. I dodged. But his stats seem kind of out of this world. Literally, haha. But no, really, they are quite formidable. Like 50 defense, was it? I'm dodging, but that kind of gives me a false impression that I am not outmatched. This is clearly like a boss, though. Oh, it's interesting that it says he's weak against PK this and PK that, but I don't even have any of those. Maybe I'm supposed to by now? That's only suffered 3 that time. So he's dodging, I'm dodging a lot. I'm not afraid to heal, I just kind of want to make sure my defense... Oh, that was easy. He hits hard sometimes, but he didn't have that much health. The Starman Jr. Odd sound that drove the animals insane died down. Oh, so that was him making the sound. The zoo once more became a safe place. That's all it took, huh? There's the boss I was asking for. Very nice, very nice. I guess my damage is just pretty high, so he couldn't stay for very long. Yeah, it's interesting they mention stuff like that. He's weak against PK Thunder, but even though I'm level 12 or whatever, I don't even know what that is yet as a player. So he went back. Was he the one blocking my path? Can I... Oh shit. Remembered the tune, but he might have also gotten a seizure from those lights. Can I see it again? Seizure warning. Click away if you have epilepsy. Jesus Christ. It's like they're trying to do that to you. Can I talk to him personally? After the song interview, after the show. Backstage pass. No. Okay, so I'm assuming I can't do much with the animals here. This would be a good time to use the breadcrumbs to like go back to town. Fast travel. Looks like some of the cages are so empty though. Those must be the ones that were all killed by me, like the gorillas and the... Or those penguins? Gorillas and the flies and stuff. Elephants. What is that stuff supposed to be? It's like rocks. At least I shouldn't run into enemies then if they all calm down. Hopefully. I think we've fought enough here. Let's go back to town, tell the mayor he'll open up that bridge to Marysville or wherever it is. What's it called? Yeah, Marysville, I was right. This is a pretty productive day. It started off a little sloppy with me getting a little overwhelmed in the graveyard, but then it was okay. I keep calling it graveyard. Jesus Christ. Same thing. Graveyard, cemetery. You get the point. Let's go back to town. Maybe I'll take a rest there. Jesus, snakes are no threat to me anymore. They never really were. One of the weakest enemies. Gluttons for punishment, apparently. So we go back, we see the mayor. Maybe check back at our house. If we have extra items, maybe he'll give me some junk that I don't want. Actually, I'm already pretty filled up on items, I think. And I keep worrying that if I'm full, it won't give me an item from I haven't seen it do that. Like, oh, it doesn't say like, oh, you can't pick this up from an enemy you killed because your inventory is already full. So it might just not register you picking it up at all. Or maybe it gives you the option to drop something then, but I haven't seen that option, so I'm a little bit worried about it. It'll just say, oh, you can't pick it up because you're full, and then that's it. You don't have a chance to. Oh, but I threw away a hamburger at least as a precaution against that. So if that Starman had dropped something, is that what he was called? Starman Jr. or something? Looks like a Mega Man enemy. So definitely it said it was a spaceman, so we're definitely suspecting alien activity. You are terrific. Oh, they keep having different things to say based on what I'm doing. Young man, you did well. So they heard about my cemetery exhibition or the zoo. Probably not the zoo yet. You are terrific. It was dreadful. Oh, he was a zombie? But I thought he returned to dust when they die. That's what it says. Not that he just returned to normal. Was talking to him, but he so rudely walked away from me. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Probably shouldn't say that in a hotel. Admitting you have bed bugs, weird. So let me check my money. It should be like another 2,000 or something crazy because it was quite the adventure. Whoops. 1,100, not too bad. How come I got more from the cemetery than yeah, how come I got more from the graveyard than the zoo? Maybe it just took longer. Jesus, I can't stop saying graveyard, 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 graveyard. Okay, thank you very much. So I have 3,600. So So I should perhaps check these shops to see if they have something new in stock. They probably should by now, because you have more money than you'd know what to do with. Like a new weapon, maybe? 163. Do you want to save? Yes, I do. Going to sleep for the 1000th time. I don't really get where does he get the money from after all my exploits. What's he up to exactly? No, I don't have anything to return. I want to see what you got in stock upstairs. Rugs. Let's see if you have anything different. It's all the same. Don't need any of that. Please have like a new weapon. Please, please, please. Jeez, I have 3,600 and I don't have anything really to do with them. There's nothing new, like... It's all garbage. I guess I could get sports drinks instead of hamburgers, but... I better store some stuff. You could basically store all of that. Pets, do you have any new pets since I cleared out the zoo? Shouldn't you have your stock back? Wasn't that your excuse why you don't have pets? Because all the animals went wild? They should be... Well, apparently you only had one, so what are you talking about? Stupid jerk, sell me some pets. The canary's dead, give me something new, dude. Or she's missing her mom, at least. Give me a lead on where that Bulra canary is. Let's check with the mayor, see what he has to say for me. Are you gonna tell me the secret yet? Heard a rumor about a wonder girl. This is new dialogue. She will help you on your trip. Okay, I don't know. It couldn't be that one who I rescued from the cemetery, is it? Because she's the only one who's helped me so far. So they know me by name now, respect me. It's not our hero Ness. You have tiger droppings on your clothes. Just joking, now run along. So does that mean now that bridge should be open to Marysville? This is the benefit of my explorative nature. You might not know now where to go, but because I explored that area, I know that the bridge is being blocked on behalf of the zoo trouble, which is over now. So you probably have the same stuff too, right? Do you have something to say besides you were in kindergarten? You were the snot-nosed Ness from kindergarten. Okay, dude. Get over it. What's worse, being a snot-nosed kid or being so obsessed with the fact that I was a snot-nosed kid that's all you ever say? Hey Ness, how's your asthma? It's fine. But that tells me that Ness has asthma. I did not know that. Girl who's strayed, been rescued, yes she has. Quite a while ago. You must not have been watching the stream, haha. So let me go check out that bridge, I guess. Not much else I can do. There's the UFO area, but there's nothing really to do there. Can't go through there, of course. So there's nothing new to buy, so maybe Marysville will have a good new stock of weapons and stuff. It should. And it'll have its own set of problems too, I'm sure, for me to solve. So nobody can do anything, they rely on a snot-nosed kid, apparently. From kindergarten, although I don't know how long ago that was supposed to be or how old exactly I'm supposed to be. Well, let me go stop at my house first because I got too much stuff. I want to drop some stuff off. I forget how many items you can store at max, but I have quite a few in there now. We go on the left side to my house, top left. All the way back up. What do you have to say? This guy right here, dude. It was dreadful. He was a zombie? No, he wasn't. He was here the whole time. Or did I just not talk to him? Or is he just talking about the event of the zombies being there? It was dreadful for everybody, but you feel the need to say it. Doesn't this look kind of like the old school Fire Emblem terrain? It just reminds me of the Fire Emblem maps from like the original or the second one. Thank you for helping. Pippi is fine now. Anything new to say? You were so brave. Yes. Whoops. Let me say no. Fishing for new dialogue. No, I'm not. You're brave. I hope we can meet again. Yes, we can. Give me another item. I'd rather you come along on my adventures with me. It's not like Paper Mario where everyone you meet or do a favor for wants to come along with you. Like literally every single one. Who are you talking to? Assuming the dog has the same thing to say. Let me eat some pizza. Been wounded. Pizza is the cure-all. Now I know what to do if I ever get cancer. Just eat pizza. It solves everything. If I get COVID, I'll just have some pizza. So we'll do this. We store the badge, which could be a mistake, but whatever. I just want to open inventory for the new town so I can buy whatever I want. Store the rope. I should probably leave the bread. Should I go to Marysville today, or maybe I can end off here and then come back and do it later? I might do that. So we can look forward to seeing a new town, new place, new problems, new items, everything. I'll keep the bread with me, why don't I? And I'll drop it in town here, so that once I'm in Marysville, I can come back whenever I want to this town in a flash. Not that it seems too far, but drop off the antidote. Drop off the life up cream, even though it seems good, I don't really want to waste it. So we have a nice stock of items in reserve. No, I don't. We're all healed up. We have $3,600, which is a lot. Let's just save it here. We got $1 somehow. That's almost hard to accomplish. Next level requires 162. Do you want to save? Yes, I do. Okay, going to sleep. I saved your progress. Good night. Continue. Okay, so let's go drop the bread off in town, just so we have a checkpoint. Then next time we will do the Marysville trek. We'll just drop it like right in the middle somewhere. We have to eat it first, I think, but that's no big deal. How far is it even from my house? It's pretty close. You have to pass the bridge, go past the girl we rescued. What's her name again? Pippi. I don't know what age group we're really dealing with. They don't give you a very clear indication. Except for saying, oh, I sat next to you in kindergarten, but how long ago was that? Presumably not too long ago. So Ness is like 7 or 8 and he's doing all this wild shit. Fighting aliens and farmers and hippies and tigers. Imagine a 7-year-old taking on a tiger. Like, what the hell? You could say, oh, psi powers, but he's not even using any psi powers. Necessarily, like, I haven't gotten any offensive ones. He's just whacking them with a bat. Try to fight a tiger with a wooden bat when you're 7 years old and see how it goes, dude. Just try it. Twitch advice. I can drop my breadcrumb like right here in front of the hotel. They won't mind, I'm sure. Eat the bread. Oh, I just go straight to the crumbs. So now if I use it again, it will take me back here. I don't want to waste that. Pretty good time. We did both the zoo and the... Oops, I want to save it. We did both the cemetery and the zoo. Finally said it right. Cemetery, cemetery, cemetery. Right here. Just feels like there should be a save in the hotel too. 79, I don't really care. I do want to see what the maximum money you can carry is. Probably But it looks like you can be over 10,000 then, because there's another digit. So it can probably be 99,999. And I don't know why it even has cents, because it's always going to be 0, isn't it? 0 cents. Continue. It's like your mom, you never want to stop.